Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, my name is Birdtross, and welcome to episode 6, no, number 5. I got mixed up there for a second, number 5 of my TC6 playthrough. It's not episode 6 of TC5, my goodness. Welcome back everybody, I hope you've had an awesome day. What the heck is going on here? I have once again torn down what I did before with the little starter shack here, and I'm starting to turn this into our main wizard tower here. We're using arcane stone as well as some of these stairs and half slabs here to get the base nice and done. We have the ground floor here starting off smaller, and then as we go up it expands here. I'm also using iron bars as the windows because the color palette of the bars matches quite nicely with the arcane stone. I want to have the main shaft sort of in the center of the room here, but I don't think we have the technology unlocked for that just yet. Referring to arcane levitators, of course. Done a minor change to the organization in here. This is not final. I'm actually kind of in the process of having more things that I know what to do with. I've got some of my storage here, and I think I've got a little bit in here now. Yeah, I have done quite a bit of mining as well, as we'll see here in a second. Second floor is still a work in progress. I've got more of these iron bars here. I'm probably planning on having this floor at least be like sort of 5 floors in height so that we get some good window shenanigans here. I might have floating rooms off of the wizard tower as well. Kind of go like really crazy with it. Sort of like, in Harry Potter they have the burrow, which is kind of like held up by magic. We kind of want to do something a bit crazier than that. We want to have some little like floating bits off of the wizard tower here, held on by like iron chains or something. Would be kind of cool looking. I've just got my bed up here just to have somewhere to put it. And the spruce is looking kind of nice with this, but as I said last time, I would eventually like to switch this out with greatwood, just as soon as I chop a greatwood tree down. Let's go downstairs and check out the mine shaft here too. I put a water break in the bottom here so that when you go down you don't die. There you go. Very cool. And I have basically been doing a ton of diamond mining. I originally started off doing my chunk mining technique, as I like to call it. Basically you just work out the F3 coordinates of a chunk and you just mine out the entire chunk, but that is extremely time consuming, so I basically only did this much, and then I was like, hey, you know what, let's just go and do a normal branch mine here. So that's what I set up over here. So what you do, what I've been doing anyway, is every couple of blocks just kind of digging these little probe holes, just trying to find what kind of loot that I can. And if I've done a hole like this, that means I guess I found something valuable enough to want to do that for. Like this would probably be coal or something. That's quite a big hole. And so this goes for a couple hundred blocks that way until I finally, after a few hours actually, found enough diamonds to set up what I'm about to show you next. Starting off the episode with a bit of a world tour. This raises a question about how much progress can I make in an episode and not anger the comment section, because I'm like making too much progress off camera. You guys will have to let me know. Heading up the mine shaft here, I've dug another little tunnel from our kind of main staircase here. So this should be a fairly familiar sight by now. I've dug another tunnel here, and this connects to the mine shaft. This was unintentional, it just happens to be in the way. But this goes down to the water at the base of our mountain there. And so this is just makes it very easy and convenient to, from here, just get back up into the base instead of having to climb the side of the mountain. Like you can see, there's our walk the plank, arr, matey sort of thingy there. That's how we use what we used to get down really quick, but we need a way to get up quickly as well, and so I'm in the process of fleshing this out a bit here. Like, we've got it connected, but we don't want to collide with our mine shaft here really, if we can help it. there is one final thing I'd like to show. Actually, never mind, there's two final things that I'd like to show. More progress. Not sure what that's about. Oh yes, I just did this just because I wanted to have like a floor for like this window right here, like a view from outside. Yeah. Now I've dug this here, so we're going to have another floor here. And if you recall a few episodes back, or was it last episode, I said I wanted to have a window in the side of the mountain from here. So I've gone ahead and built this, and this is going to be our enchanting area here. I don't have anywhere to store the books at the moment, but I'm thinking I'll hollow this out a little bit, put some chests in there, and kind of have a little cubby to store all of our enchanted books and stuff. So we've got that set up and ready to go. Obviously we're going to want to have more enchanting stations throughout the world, but this is probably going to be our main one at our base here. And there is one final thing to show. You might have already seen it if you were paying attention looking out the window. You remember I was talking about where to put my Nether Portal, and we decided we were going to put it over here. I've done a little bit of building over here as well, and I've come up with a portal design that I'm not really sure how I feel about it. The original plan was to have sort of like something big, something very noticeable in the world. Oh, it's actually getting dark here. Let's just quickly talk about this. But I eventually, while I was building it, sort of came up with this idea here, sort of like a scratch mark, like there's some giant demonic being was in this area, and they, with one swoop, one sweep of their talon, one of their claws, rendered a hole in reality and opened up the nether. So that's kind of the idea there. I'm using the red blocks here, the granite, to simulate what where the obsidian is going to be. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that design for a nether portal. It's not going to be at the surface either. I'm probably going to embed that a few blocks inside the building there. Oh my gosh, the cows. Shut up! What's a creeper over there? Oh boy. Still haven't lit this place up properly yet, I guess. Yeah, so that's where we are. And it is absolutely not a banana shape. Don't call it a banana shape. It is meant to be a terrifying demonic claw mark on the world. It is not a banana. Okay? Not a banana. Good. Glad we got that established. Just in case you were wondering what the enchanting area looks like from the outside, here it is. I was expecting it to kind of bulb out of the mountain a little, but for the moment I've just built it flush with the mountain, so I don't think that's going to be the final placement of the glass, but that's good enough to get started with. So in today's video, I thought we would get started by reading the research thing that I decided to not read because I was kind of pissed off with the game and how much I had to look around for a single feather in this game. That took... It didn't take forever. It just took longer than I was expecting. But anyways, let's go ahead and read about theory crafting here. Now that I have a workspace, I should start performing some research. I can now formulate theories on how to manipulate magic to my own ends. Firstly, I should make sure the table has plenty of paper, and I have ample ink for my scribing tools. Oh no. I can now choose to start researching the theory. At the top of the page, I'll see how much inspiration, represented by light bulbs, is available to me for this round of research. When I do, a stack of papers will appear on the left. If I select them, I'll be given the choice of 2 research paths I can follow. Each route will state what knowledge it will grant me, divided between 1 or more research categories. Some of the choices will require items. Items marked with a golden Metal Gear Solid sound effect will be consumed if the card is chosen. Normally, I will only be able to pursue research categories that I have unlocked, though I am sure I might occasionally be able to discover completely new avenues of research. Okay, so there's like an RNG component to research now, alright? I can keep drawing to further my knowledge. I should note, however, that each choice I make will cost some of my inspiration. Once I run out of the research will be completed, the amount of initial inspiration available to me will increase as my knowledge of magic increases. So we start off as a noob and then we become a pro later, fair enough. My progress in research categories is shown as a percentage. 100% completion represents one full theory. Getting less than 100% in a category still counts, however, and will be added to your current knowledge once you complete your research. It is possible to get more than 100% in a category. Only the highest category will get the full bonus, however. All others will lose 33% of their total. That was slightly confusing, but just for the, I guess the research that we want to do is percentages are derived now. And what have we got here? Research aids. Normally research is a bit scattershot. I can direct my research with the use of research aids. If I use certain nearby blocks, items, and curios during the research process, it would allow me to focus my research in a certain direction. For example, having access to a bookshelf will give me reference materials that I can use during the research process. These come in the form of limited special drawers that have a higher chance of occurring than normal drawers. These will have a gilded border to differentiate them from normal drawers. For example, the bookshelf grants the balance research option and 2 chances at the notation research option. They can only be gained when you use the bookshelf. Okay, I'm not quite sure what those mean yet. When you start your initial research, you can choose which research aids to use, but it should be noted that each aid you use reduces your initial inspiration by 1. There's actually a picture here of several of the different kind of aids. Spoiler alert, it looks like we've got the bookshelf here. That looks like the crucible. That looks like an infuser matrix, or whatever you call those things. There's a... Was that a brain in a jar? Brains in a jar are back. And that looks like a focal manipulator there. Okay, so that gives you a good starting thingy majobily there. But it should be noted that you should... Yeah, okay. There are potentially a lot of things that could be used as research aids. I should experiment. I wonder if Azanor's head is a good thing to use. Maybe. There's the recipe for scribing tools and the table. Okay, so that is kind of your basic introduction to the Thaumanomicon entry on research anyway. Let's see if we can get started with this. I have my table and scribing tools here, but we're also going to need some paper, aren't we? It said. Where is my sugarcane? I know I have some here somewhere. I know I have some here somewhere. Really? I must have used it all to make books or something. Okay, well, I've only got my sugarcane farm over there, ready to harvest. I'll go grab some. So we're back in the enchanting room here, and this time I have my table and scribing tools. So I'm going to go ahead and, for now at least, just use this area as my research room. And I don't know exactly what the range of the bookshelves needs to be able to be used with the research table. I'm going to hope that the Y level isn't as important. I know the Y level is important for the enchanting table. I put it down here in the ground, by the way, so that it doesn't like obstruct our view of our world here. Making progress with putting all the dirt down here to turn this place into a beautiful green wasteland full of greeniness. Basically all of my dirt is going into converting this entire area. It's taking a while though, but anyways, it's getting dark again. But while we're inside, we're fine, and I've been using my light mod here, and it's perfect. We're safe in here. Let's go ahead and turn that into a research table. Oh wow, the actual enchanting table can be used as well. That's interesting. Alright, let's see. Oh wow, look at what it does to your hotbar. That's really, it's really disconcerting, but whatever works, Azanor, whatever works. So that looks like the paper receptacle. What? Oh, I see. Okay. Here we go. So, we've got that. So I put these scrubbing tools in there. And what are we going to use here? I guess we'll just use the, we'll use the bookshelf to get started, seeing as that's what the Thaumanomicon recommended us for. But here we go. Here's our first research. I have done a little bit of this on the test server, so I kind of know that it's like a sort of a card game now, research, which is kind of interesting. I've got a question mark here. If I click that, what happens? Ooh. Let's see, we get two things that come up. Reactions. Studying the reactions between two different types of V should prove beneficial. You should study what happens when Instrumentum Essentia reacts with Victus Essentia. Gain 25 Alchemy. There is also a chance you will gain 1 Inspiration. Instrumentum Vis Crystal and Victus Vis Crystal. Or V Crystal, rather. Well, I don't have either of those things. And we don't have a good way of getting them yet. So it looks like we're off in the experimentation area here. You perform some random experiments to see if something can be discovered. Gain 15 to 30 progress in a completely random category. Well, I mean, I can't do reactions, so I guess we're going experimentation here. Alright, that gets us a stupid amount of... Oh my god. 34... It said 15 to 30. I guess we get a bit of a bonus because we chose the bookcase there, so... That's a fundamentals research. Okay, cool. Let's get another one of these. Okay, what's this? Concentrate. Often, much can be learnt by concentrating a substance into its purest form. Attempt to concentrate some Permutatio Essentia. Gain 15 Alchemy and 1 bonus draw. There is also a chance you will gain 1 Inspiration. Yeah, again, I can't make this. And then we've got Rethink here. You take a step back and reassess your findings. You get rid of invalid conclusions and proceed with fresh understanding. Lose 10 progress, divided evenly between all current categories, but you regain 1 inspiration and a bonus draw. Oh, okay. So these light bulbs are like, if you could liken it to Hearthstone, the light bulbs are like your mana, and these are basically kind of like spells. So your goal is to use your quote-unquote cards here to get research up to 100%. And you have to kind of balance the cost of the research to try and get there. So will it cost us 2 to get 34? Well, I mean, it's going to effectively cost us 1 to have gotten 24, right? Which is okay, I guess. Or because of our little bonus that we picked, it doesn't even take that much. It only took 3%. Wow. Wait, what's this? Oh, I guess that's just a little thing that gives us the free draw. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's see here. Synthesis. When Essentia combines to form more complex forms, a number of interesting and intricate reactions take place. You will learn much by combining air with Spiritus Essentia, studying the resulting combination. Gain 40 alchemy. Okay, well, I mean, we do have air, but I don't have Spiritus yet. I think we are just going to be doing our fundamentals here, but we'll skip alchemy for now. Study fundamentals. A large part of research is simply hitting the books and putting in the work. You study fundamentals and gain 15 to 25, so that's guaranteed fundamentals. Okay. You take a step back and reassess your findings. Okay, I could get an extra... It's called brilliance, right? These light bulbs are called brilliance, right? But I can get this. It's kind of like specific fundamentals. I think this is worth it, I guess. Hopefully we get another rethink here. Like, it's kind of a trick to balance your rethinks, I guess, isn't it? So we're up to 53. Study alchemy. Oh, no! Okay, so this one... It looks like these cards basically just read the same. We need weak to some moderate to ooze. Well, no, I can't do that. I don't have those. So we're basically forced to study alchemy here. A large part of research simply hitting the books. Yeah, okay, it's just a buff card for alchemy, which I'm not researching, which is kind of an oof. Oh dear. 23% -7, whatever that means. We're starting to run out of these brilliance points here, so hopefully we can get something. Oh boy. Notation and universal theory. What are these about? While making notes of your discoveries thus far, you find some errors and correct them. You lose all your progress in alchemy, but most of the lost progress is added to fundamentals. Ooh. Oh boy. That could be what we want to go for here. So that's like 23% in fundamentals, although it might get buffed by the bookshelf. And universal theory. A moment of revelation shows you the common links between all you've been studying. Your total progress is split evenly among all currently revealed and valid categories, and an additional category will gain the full bonus upon completion. Alright, so it just balances these two out. I think notation's going to be a little bit better. That's going to get us up to 70, like 76. Although this -7 kind of scares me. I guess we'll see what happens. Let's see, where does that go to? 69. Okay, so, well, it's in most of it. So that's pretty good. Hopefully, we've got a rethink coming up. Oh god. Reject fundamentals findings. Let's see here. You come to the realization that fundamentals is not vital to your current research. You'll not gain any more progress in fundamentals or draw any cards related to that category. But your current progress will remain. Okay. No thanks. And study fundamentals. A large part of research is simply hitting 15 to 25. Oh dear. Well, I mean, even with our buff, I mean, we would have to get really close to 25, I think, like with our bookcase buff, to get this to 100. We've only got 1 point left. This is kind of clutch. Come on, baby. How close? 93. No. Oh dear. Is 93% going to be enough, boys? Let's find out. I don't think it was. Damn it. I think we failed. Dang it. Alright, let's try that again. Let's say reactions. Well, I can't do that. No, I don't have those. So let's go fundamentals here. It gets us to 17 beauty. Reactions, study fundamentals again. Why not? Definitely can't do that one. So that, yeah, once you understand it, this research does go a fair bit faster. Can I just leave this? Because I've seen those glyphs come in. Oh, I hear a zombie. Is that outside? Anyway. Oh! Yeah, they sound like they're like on the roof or something. Like that guy's going to be annoying me whole video. Let me see if I can find him. And what's also interesting is that it displays the scroll. Music to my ears. Burn, you fools. It shows the scroll on the top of the workbench there, which is really cool. Right, let's do another draw here. Reject fundamentals. Shit. Well, I can't do anything else besides fundamentals at the moment because I haven't been to the Nether yet and I haven't made any progress anywhere else. I think I have to scrap the theory. Alright, tell you what. Yeah, let's keep this on. Yeah, let's keep that on because that was quite a nice buff. Alchemy. I don't know. Well, let's try this, I guess. We get up to 22. Cool. Study alchemy. Inspired by the progress you made so far, your mind explores paths you've not considered before. 21. Alchemy. Although this one gives us 15 to 25 just for one. I guess we'll do this. It's a little bit more efficient, I think. Up to 39% here. I can't do this reactions one. You carefully ponder all you have learned so far. Gain 25 progress, divided evenly. 25 for 2? Ooh. Okay, well that does give us some fundamentals. We're up to 64. And an extra draw. Reject Alchemy. Let's see. A moment of revelation shows you the common links between all you've been studying. Your total progress is split evenly. Let's see. While making notes of your discoveries thus far, you find some errors and correct them. You lose all progress in fundamentals, but most of the lost progress is added to alchemy. We don't have any like rethinks here, do we? To get more of these light bulbs. Dude. 66%. Damn it. I'm just gonna turn this off. What about let's try the enchanting table here. Like the bookcases are not working for us. Let's try the enchanting table this time around. Study enchantment in both infusion and aura. Oh wow. Okay, so this gives you research in like different areas. Oh. I haven't actually unlocked these pages in the Thaumcraft yet, but I guess we'll try it. Universal Theory. Yeah, I can't do this one. Desiderium. Good to see you again, my friend. Replucrum. Let's try this. Okay. What's this next one? Well, I can't do synthesis. 15 to 20 in a completely random category, which just happens to be fundamentals. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think this one's a dud as well. What about this? That doesn't cost anything. Oh, there's a rethink. Okay, here we go. The clutch rethink. Let's go. Oh, there's another rethink. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this rethink again as well, I think. Wait, we could be back in it here, team. Another rethink. Just chaining those rethinks. Let's go. Aldrum Essentia. Oh boy. 31 fundamentals. No, I want to take this rethink here. I think that's more valuable. Considering how you can get stuck. Oh my gosh, another rethink? Sure, why not? Let's see. Reject fundamentals, no. Okay, let's ponder here. Alright, that gets our fundamentals to 67. Oh, there's a rethink. Yeah, well, I can only rethink here, I think, anyways. Dude, we might be able to get there. Reject arcane infusion findings. Current progress will remain. Yeah, I guess we want to do this. Like these other two don't really interest me, but rejecting arcane infusion, slightly falling off the page through Azanor. But alright. We do get a little bit of fundamentals from that. Inspired. 46 in fundamentals. Wait, that's it? Come on. Yes! There's 100%. Actually, even more than 100%. How much? Well, I think we've got it here, team. 69 fundamentals? It seems like the longer you can keep a research going, the more points that you get. So it looks like you actually make most of your progress right at the very end here. Oh my god. 187% fundamentals research. If this doesn't create something, I don't know what will. Whoa! Okay, what happened? It looks like it put something in the Thaumcraft. Let's have a look. What did that do for us? I don't know. Did that do anything? I'll bet you... Oh, that gave us observations? Okay. Theory fundamentals. Oh! Oh. So these are our observations from, like, scanning things with the thermometer in the real world. But then you've got theories. So it's probably going to be that we need these theories for research down the line. Okay, it's like different to how it worked before. Research is like completely different. Wow. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, I think we'll go ahead and, let's see, how are we doing for time here? The episode is getting on a bit, but I am learning more about research now. I want to finish off by doing something with celestial observation here. I've noticed a link between the phases of the moon and the speed at which the aura replenishes itself. I should investigate this phenomenon further, and even expand my investigation to see other heavenly bodies influenced by magic. Or to see if other heavenly bodies influence magic, alright? A few minor tweaks to my thermometer should enable it to take measurements from objects in the sky. I should remember to carry some paper and scribing tools, another feather, so I can take notes. Measuring the same body or quadrant of the sky more than once a day will not give me new insights. I need to study them over time to measure changes in their aural interface. That's an interesting word, aural. The notes I gather should come in handy for theory crafting. Okay, so for this one, it wants you to give up a fundamental, artifice, and auramancy observation. We have all of those already, so let's complete that. Let's see. Well, we did it. Okay. A few minor tweaks to my thumb. Oh. Okay, that didn't change the entire entry. That's basically the exact same entry. Well, at least I don't have to read it again, but... Alright. Well, that's that, I guess. So... Oh, there's like taint in this chunk too. Oh dear. Well, it looks like I can scan the bookcases. Ah! Awesome. I can scan the bricks. Alright. What about this guy? Yeah, I can scan the enchanting table. Yeah, just shift click that. Oh wow. That's a lot of different observations. That's really cool. Oh, I can scan glass apparently. I did scan a glass pane, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Wait, just bare stone? I've learned something new from that, even? Alright, alright. Stone brick. No, we already did that. What about this guy? Ooh. Learned something about fundamentals, fair enough. What about coal ore? Yeah, I can scan coal ore even. Artifice? Beautiful. I wonder if I can scan stairs. Oh, I can. Okay, that's infusion. Yeah, let's get topside here and have a look at the night sky with our apparently upgraded thermometer. You are unable to take notes of your studies. What does that mean? I get, well, it means it didn't work is what it means. Genius. Well, fences are scannable. Okay. Chest. No, I think I got chests already. Where's the moon, yo? Oh boy, the one time you want the bloody moon and it's not showing up. Well, at least you can scan snow. That's interesting. Come on! Alright, there it is. The moon rising above the clouds. What do you got for us? Oh, you know why it's not working? It's because I don't have scribing tools or paper. Ah! Alright, come here, guys. This bird is on a rampage. A researching rampage. Alright, scribing tools and paper in hand. What did that do? Celestial notes. Lunar. Full. Okay. So what do I do with this? Can I scan it? I can. Ah, learned something new from that. Cool. Alrighty then. Well, we got this, and I think that's a good place to end this episode, I think. Not quite sure what to do with this yet, but well, it looks like I can scan the celestial bodies now. I guess we'll find out what that's eventually for. I think in the next episode, I do have enough diamonds now to mine obsidian, finally. So I'll go ahead and build this nether portal, I think. Hopefully, this shape will actually work. I'm not 100% sure, but I think next time is going to be the nether episode. Thank you for watching TC6, everybody. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you back here soon.